Yes, hello. Thank you so much for joining my S2S radio. Here we are in the non judgment zone. And I am your host, Shannon Posh Anderson. I am an author, I am a speaker, I am a coach, I am many things, but I'm very passionate about what it is that I do. So today we have a special guest, and her name is Sharon. And she is actually one of my co-authors for our new book entitled Broken But Not Forgotten. And she has a beautiful, beautiful story, and she shares her journey of talking about body image. Now, this is something that I can relate to, and so I thought it was a very inspirational story and definitely something that our young ladies need to hear. So, Sharon, welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you.
Okay, so like I was saying before, Sharon is the co-author for my book that I'm co-authoring with another set of young ladies who have miraculous stories and great stories. And so her story specifically talks about body image, which I love. So can you please introduce yourself, Sharon? Let us know where you're from.
My name is Sharon Simpson, and I am a native Savannah.
Yes, Savannah, Georgia.
Florida City in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually am a native Savannah. I've always been away from Savannah during the time of my college education at Georgia Southern University. Otherwise, I am right here.
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit about your chapter without giving too much away, but kind of let us know, what you're speaking about in your chapter.
Well, my chapter actually goes back to my childhood up through maybe my 20s. It was a period of time for me where I was constantly compared to other people because of my size. Mm-hmm. And while other people were having a problem with being called fat, I was the person that was having a problem with being called skinny or bony. Bony, was the word that everybody always said back then.
Oh, I know it. I still get it today, but yeah.
And I just talked about, how it actually affected me in other areas, of my life.
Right.
It affected my esteem and caused me to kind of make some wrong choices.
So talk a little bit about some of the struggles. Like, I know you mentioned, like, when you went off to college, you started seeking attention from guys and kind of doing the things that, girls do. So would you say that you were trying to overcompensate for being called, skinny or, because of your size?
Well, I would say that probably, I think it was a little bit of trying to overcompensate, but then it was a little bit of the attention, getting the attention.
Right.
Because, I started to develop just a tiny bit. So it was just the attention that I was seeking. And I was getting it, from the wrong place.
Absolutely. And I mean, it really touches home. And, it really touched home with me because I could relate so much to the story. I was always called skinny mini. I was always called skinny, bony, olive oil, all that too growing up. And so, it's kind of like people think that it only works the opposite way when you're overweight, but it also works, in that sense too. The bullying and all that type of stuff. So, also, a lot of our girls go astray by trying to, overcompensate with attention seeking and, doing things to kind of make up for being called skinny or whatever. And so we would start doing things, just to kind of stand out.
Yes. And the other thing is, I'm just glad that there was no social media back then.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I could not have imagined or the skinny waist, So I just think I thank God that there was no social media during the time that I went through what I did.
Absolutely. And I call the era that we're in the Kim Kardashian era. The Kim Kardashian era, like having the bigger breasts and the big butts and all this stuff. And so women are actually going, over across the water to get these procedures done, and they're dying. And there's a young lady on social media who actually did that. And since she's come back, she's kind of put those surgeons on blast about all the women that they're killing, literally leaving them on the, table, on the surgery table, and just dipping out, And so, and so it's critical right now. Like, women are literally dying to be beautiful. Literally.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And so what they don't understand, too, is a lot of this stuff isn't even real. Most of these magazines are airbrushed,
Exactly.
The waists are pulled in, the butts are made bigger, all of that at a click of a button.
Exactly. And I guess the other thing is they're not focusing on being beautiful within themselves, having a beautiful personality, becoming ambitious, having goals. They're just so focused on look because they want, to be attractive, to young men. But, I mean, I wouldn't want a man that just wanted me for my look.
Exactly.
I mean, how shallow is that?
Exactly, because looks fade. That's not, something to base your relationship on. Definitely.
Exactly.
And so that's why I push the self-development portion, like developing yourself from the inside out, because how you feel on the inside shows up on the outside, regardless. And there are so many women who are beautiful on the outside, but ugly. I hate to say the word ugly, but on the inside. So, so I'm so glad that you were actually able to touch on that. Now, what will you say were some of the struggles that led you to where you are now? Like, what made you boss up?
What made me do what? I'm sorry.
What made you boss up? Like, what made you just say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm over this. I'm just going to be me.
Okay. So it was just me actually getting closer in my relationship with God, and just realizing that there was so much more to me, and He showed me that there was so much more to me, and then just maturity. I think at that point, I was very immature, and as I had gotten older, and gotten more mature, which age doesn't necessarily mean
you're mature. Yeah.
But as I began to seek God and develop my relationship with Him, the more I grew and I became more mature, changed some of the circles of the people I've been hanging with, and just started really going after goals and pursuing dreams, and just not so much focused on, my side and my weight.
Now, you did end up, right.
If you don't like skinny me, then
right.
I'm still good.
So you did end up getting married, right? In a healthy marriage?
Yes. I'm married. I've been married for 20 years.
Awesome. Now tell me how that kind of came about and how that helped to, impact you. And did you ever think that was going to happen for you?
Well, I'd actually been engaged prior to meeting my husband to someone else. So I'd had a serious relationship, but it just didn't work out for us. And I actually met my husband through a blind date. Someone, a mutual friend of ours, hooked us up when we went out on a blind date.
Awesome.
And my husband loved me for me. And it's so funny because I was, I still wasn't. I was still petite, still small, but that wasn't a factor.
Exactly. And that's what I wanted to point out, because so many, times we're doing it for the male attention, so I wanted to point that out, that even though you were still small or petite or whatever, you still call a husband, honey. Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So I decided to name the chapter that you covered, Love the Skin That You're In. And, yes, I think it's so appropriate and I think it hits home. And, I think it really, really speaks to the mind of where you are right now, but also speaks to our younger generation, our young ladies, our millennials, who, I do coach, who I do mentor. And I know that they have a different struggle than we have. They have social media like we mentioned before. And, that's something that, thank God, we did not have at that time. But, they are facing it in their real lives, and they're also facing it, every time they pick up a phone. So, yes, right. It's in their faces literally 24 hours a day. So I thought that would be a very, very fitting title. What do you think?
I think that's excellent. I love it.
Awesome. All right. So, everyone, you will be able to find the book on Amazon, and you can also follow me on Instagram at I am Sharon Anderson, and it will be in one of my links for sure. So, Sharon, please tell us how we can follow you and how we can follow up with you. Like, where are you on social media?
On Facebook, I am Sharon Simpson, and on Instagram, I am the Peach Madame, and that's MADAME, the Peach Madame.
Okay, so like Peach Madam.
And I have a website as well. Actually a lifestyle blogger, just kind of getting that off the ground. But
yes.
My website is thepeachmadame.com.
Awesome. I love it. So thank you so much, Sharon, for coming in and sharing your story with me. I look so very forward to meeting you and speaking with you more, as we are always affiliated anyway. The book will be dropping in October, so we're very excited about that. So thank you so much, Sharon.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, no problem. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So that sums up this show. I am so excited and happy about this project. The book is entitled Broken But Not Forgotten, and you can find it on Amazon. Once again, like I said, you can follow me at I am Sharon Anderson on Instagram. Also, we're on Instagram at my S2S Radio. Also, mys2sradio.com is where you can get all of the shows and all of the details. Also, if you're ready to write and publish your book or your story, please find me at www.writeandpublishacademy.com, www.writeandpublishacademy.com, and peace and blessings.